Wrong camera. Good evening. Welcome to Woodturning in the stable studio. Hope you're having a good evening. It's a bit cold here. Wind is howling. You guys are getting it tomorrow. Well, you guys in England will be getting it tomorrow. I'm getting it now. Oh. I just had a terrible echo there because I've got YouTube open as well. And I just heard myself talking. Oh, that's a bit poor. So let's see who we've got assisting me tonight. Or looking after you guys in the chat. God help you. That's all I can say. Here we go. We've got Steve. We've got our good friend Steve. Sir Drop a Lot.
Good evening.
Everybody admire his background. Quick, everybody put in the chat, say, oh, lovely background, Steve. We've got the lovely Joe with the angelic singing voice. There may be singing ahead. So if that's an encouragement or a warning, you take your pick. And we've got Terry from TJ Turning.
Hello, everybody. How are you today?
You're supposed to be whispering Terry.
Whispering Terry on.
You could have got a job commentating on the snooker.
Golf or snooker?
No, snooker.
Oh, not golf.
Or Jack and Dory.
Jack and Dory.
We've had enough trouble with that kind of stuff. Right, get in the background. Go. Get lost. Go. There they go. They're gone again. So, hashtag snowman.
You have to think about that, didn't he?
So I did. Hashtag snowman. So we're going to make. So guess what, guys? We're going to make a snowman. Do you want to make a snowman? Yes, again. Yeah. So one on Sunday, one on Monday lunchtime, and one on Monday evening. But I'm going to try and do something just a little bit different. Just to use a little bit of imagination, and we'll see what happens. So I'm going to. This is a piece of. Oh, I better show you. There you go. This is a piece of magnolia. Don't turn magnolia very often because magnolia normally doesn't get to this kind of size. It's usually just small branches on a bush. But I've left its own devices. I have got other pieces next door, which would be maybe 10 inches across. Because this tree was planted in 1930. I know it's exact history. I know the person who planted it. And the people that own the place now, it was the girl's mother, I think, that planted it. Or mother-in-law, or mother-in-law, I can't remember now. Typical. They planted it, and it's cold, and the tree was called Susan.
So that's if it spins, it could be a lazy Susan, couldn't it?
Half it broke down, and half it fell down in a storm, and they couldn't bear to cut it up for firewood, so I got it to try and do something with it.
Magnolia is nice because it's paper white inside.
It turns out lovely and white, yeah. So I'm going to round this down, get this into a cylinder first, and you guys can see who's in the chat for me.
Yes, I can do that for you if you wish. Good evening, everybody.
I'll put some safety goggles on first.
And we've got Michelle Ousby, Lawrence Bagager, Mike Hugh Ilminster, Tommy's Workshop, Barry Chitty, Clive Rogerson, Brian Watkins, Neil M, William Kenny, Richard Phelan, Nigel Foster, Terry Bartlett, James Crawford, Door 60, Trevor Reed, Douglas Mungham, Michael McEwen, Andy Best, Mark at Wood Revolution, Mark the Gentleman Woodturner,
Mark,
John Scarborough, Jennifer's Craft and Creations, Woodwork Learner, Jean LH, coming. Ian Cook, Copperall Woodturning. And I believe that is it at the moment.
That piece might have just came off in one piece almost.
Good evening,
Wow.
everybody.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you,
Welcome.
Jean.
Good evening, all. Welcome.
Evening, everybody. Thank you for coming in
You think I'm
to
getting
watch yet
faster?
another snowman.
So, how long ago was that cut then, Brian?
How long ago? It's only been felled about a month and a half.
Right, okay. So, it's still quite green then.
It is
Very
wet,
much.
guys.
Got a waterproof jumper on.
No,
Good
but I've got a
evening,
washing
Jennifer.
machine.
Trevor P. Hobby Turner is in. Good evening.
Good evening, Trevor.
Trevor.
So it's pretty wet. But what I have noticed is that it's actually pretty stable wood. It doesn't there's I just I took some of it and I sealed it. Some of the bigger pieces I sealed the ends.
Hmm.
But these smaller pieces I didn't do any sealing on them at all, and there's no sign of splitting at all in a month. So which had it been cherry or some such, it would be, or hawthorn
Probably
or
gone,
something like
isn't
that. It would have been split.
So, Michelle
So-
said, Terry said, obviously, about you getting wet. You said, I've got a wash machine. Michelle said, but you don't know how to use it.
I'm not going to argue with that.
Mark
Oh, why-
Harvey's in the chat. Good evening,
Why would I
Mark.
need to use it?
Hi, Mark.
Yeah. The fact that the tree was called Susan.
Amazing, eh?
I've got a magnolia in my front garden. I don't think Nick will let me cut it down, though.
They're a lovely tree.
My trunks are about 9 inches across, I should imagine. On my,
Oh,
That's
wow.
good. Must be there a while then.
it was
So-
here when I moved in 20 odd years
Yeah.
ago.
David
So this is,
Alcanaro, Resin and Wood Creations is in. And David J. Heath,
Oh.
Guildford Carpenter also.
Good,
Good
evening,
evening,
gentlemen.
gentlemen.
First thing I better do is put a 10 on one end, eh? We'll just do that quickly. Calipers are preset to my SC4 chuck.
Do they lock into place, calipers?
See that threaded bit on the
This
front there,
one's
Joe?
got a little threaded knot on it.
That, yeah.
You can adjust it here. So you can, if you squeeze it, it goes back to the same place again.
Got you.
You get other ones that don't lock, but these ones do. There we go. I think that's right. It's not. There. I'll just tidy up that shoulder. Make sure it's perfectly square. Go. So now we can put this in a chuck. There's a little bit of, that's why I was getting a bit of bounce in there. There's a little bit of a dead space in there where a branch inclusion has been or something, but we'll get away with that, I think.
Alex
Let's
of
just-
Wild and Things has just joined, or did you?
That's
already-
wood and things.
That's it.
We didn't things.
Wid. What's wid?
Wood. Wood is a colloquial word for wood in Scotland.
Ah.
Oh, Hi,
Ah.
Alex.
I learn something every day.
I was up the woods with my girlfriend yesterday.
Hmm.
You know that
That's
kind of.
it.
It's funny how that's the only thing I could think of there. Eh?
It is a bit.
Sounds a bit
Obviously.
dubious. SC4 chuck from Record Power. Pop that on there. Bring your tail sock back up. Make sure it's in the middle. And just push up against the face of the jaws. And that'll help it stay square.
I do like my SC4. Good chuck there.
I do. It's the Record Power have got quite a good range of chucks if they hadn't messed about with the 4 different keys.
Yeah, that's the disadvantage. Pete from Twisted Trees just joined. Hi, Pete. Hope you're feeling a
Hi,
bit better,
Pete.
mate.
Evening, Pete.
Yeah, I hope you're feeling a little bit better, mate. Pete's not well. He hasn't got the lurgy of the COVID, but he's got something.
Take it easy,
Like
mate.
case of
Chill
the
out
foot or
and
something.
rest.
Yep.
Get Lisa to look after you.
So we'll put a basic shape in this first. Just using a spindle gauge. So I'm not starting with a hat as you would normal, as would be normal. I'm just going to make a head.
Mhm.
Mark Harvey is asking what's being made. It's this week is hashtag snowman week, Mark, and I made a snowman on the live yesterday. Terry did one at lunchtime, and then Brian's doing one tonight. And it's a thing where if people want to have a go at it, they can turn their own interpretation of a snowman. And if they wish to, they can send me the pictures, and then I will do a short montage of them all for my Sunday lunchtime live to show everybody's work.
Yep, the idea of these little hashtag weeks is just to get people in their workshops. Simple projects that doesn't cost a lot of money. You shouldn't have to go and buy a special blanket or anything for any of these projects. And just have a bit of fun in your workshop. Develop your imagination, develop your skills.
I don't know about you guys, but sometimes going to workshop, all right, what am I doing now? What am I doing now? It's nice to have a little bit of, well, it's like you say, at the end of the day, worst come to worst, it's a bit of tool practice.
Yeah, exactly.
But why not have a bit of fun with it as well?
Which I need badly. What am I? So I need to make this head a bit smaller because the head is always smaller than the shoulders. Or it should be. If you want it to look anywhere sort of humanish. Which just sounds a bit strange for a snowman or a snow person. Or... I find it quite difficult to turn a sphere.
I think a lot of people, when they try and turn a sphere, is they get the ends too narrow and the middle too bulbous.
Yep. Don't be afraid to take a bit
Yeah,
off the middle.
you just got to make sure you take it as a semicircle, not
Yeah,
a
exactly.
narrow thing.
Pete's asking if you've got the new chuck from Record Power, Brian.
Which new
Got it,
chuck?
yeah.
Oh yeah, the one that was
Was it
the
an
wrong one in the
SC4?
box.
SC2, I mean.
The SC2. I went to buy an SC2 from my local supplier. And you've probably all heard this story already.
Good one.
I went to buy an
Oh,
SC2.
wrong way.
I got it home, and it was an SC1 chuck that was in the box.
Yeah.
It's taken 3 weeks, but I got a phone call today to say that they have received the chuck from Record Power, and I have to go and collect it.
Oh, you got to go and get it.
Yeah.
They could have posted it. Why didn't Record Power just post it to you?
I have no idea.
Well,
That's silly. That's daft. That isn't it?
maybe they just packed a
Sounds
whole
all a bit
box
strange
full
to
of
me,
them.
but there you go. So we'll leave
Yeah.
that little bit attached there at the end. That's enough for a head, I think.
Mark
We can make it a little
Stratton
bit
has
narrow.
joined us. Good evening, Mark.
Hi, Mark. How you doing, mate?
Hi, Mark.
You got the night off, or
Evening, Mark.
I imagine he's working.
Try that, I think. Now let's just go here. Take a lump out of there. This is where I'm going to use a little bit of imagination, a little bit of a different. So we'll mark in a little place where I want to part this off so I don't go past that line. So there somewhere. And I'll just Put a little line in there. And now, let's just take a bit off of here. So I actually have a design in mind this evening, guys. Surprise, surprise.
You mean you've been practicing?
I'm not relying on the earworms to tell me, give me any direction.
Looks like a skirt though.
That's not a bad idea.
How's you,
Shows
Brian? I'll
that
make the head a
Brian
bit
just
smaller.
wants to go to the tool
Well, I
bar.
might make it. I've got. That's why I've left it there because I may well want to make it smaller yet.
I
So-
could be joking though.
Philip Clements has joined us. Good evening, Philip.
So Michelle reckons you only want to just go to the tool shop. That's why you want to go pick it up.
Mark's asking, could this be a snow woman? It could be, Mark.
Could be.
Or maybe it's a
Snow lady.
Could be
non-specific.
non-gender specific
Gender neutral.
or gender neutral or all that rubbish to talk about nowadays. Don't get me started on that because it's a bit of a controversial topic.
That's a good point. Mark suggesting you do your best work when directed by the earworms. He could do a drawing for you if you wish.
He could, but I'm not going to pay any attention.
Roger Mills is in. Hello, Roger.
Hi, Roger. How you doing, mate?
Hi, Roger.
Good evening, Roger. And of course, Mark has said, Peter said, Mark, get that drawing done. See,
Yeah, of course Peter has.
you'd expect nothing less.
Right, let's have a look at that.
Mark and Pete are dangerous when they're together.
They
Yeah.
are. We have to keep them separated.
Okay, so just need to make some better cuts on that now.
Mark Harvey's asked how Mike Walt is. Mike Walt is doing very well, Mark.
He is.
He was on lunchtime with Terry. So if you want to hear from Mike, pop over and watch Terry's live that was on at dinner time today.
He's not doing too bad at all. Lewis is in, the Klondike Craftsman.
All right, Lewis, how you doing?
Hi,
mate?
Lewis.
Good evening, Lewis.
Evening, Lewis. Currently 60 people watching, just to let you know, Brian.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Well, this is just a little simple exercise in beads and coves, really. That's all it is. So I'm going to make the head a little smaller now.
I love the use of that skew chisel.
What'd you say?
Hey, no, carry on. Just muttering to myself.
Oh, Mark's just sent me a drawing of what he thinks your
Oh no.
snow person should look like, and all I'm going to say is it doesn't look a bit what you're doing, like what you're doing.
Yeah, no, really, that's no surprise, is
That's
it?
better, Brian. That's perfect there.
What it actually
I'm about
looks
the right
like,
size now, do you think?
yeah.
Got
Yeah,
better.
Actually, what it
I
looks
think
like
so.
is a badly wrapped spoiled sweet.
Badly
What we'll
wrapped.
do is we'll just take this little lump off its head here.
It's got halo.
Well, it could be an
So
angel.
that's the snow angel that's coming. So we'll just take this little lump off.
Peter says he just gave you a thumbs up just before you destroyed the spherical head.
Just before I did what?
Destroyed the spherical head.
There's sure there's nothing wrong with spherical
He's
head now.
winding. No, he's winding you up. That's what he's doing.
It's a nice shape. I like that.
I like that shit.
Now, I'm going to give this a quick bit of a sand. Up here and up here. And we'll leave that bit because I'm going to try and do something with that in a minute.
Will you be
So-
quitting tonight, Brian?
Well, it's really kind of wet this, but I
Let's
think
hope
we'll,
not.
see,
No,
we'll
please.
see how it goes. Maybe seal it somehow. Oh, don't forget to put your extractor up, man.
Well, if you sand and seal it, it'll
And
be all right.
switch it on. Just give it a quick rub with a bit of Sandpaper, try and smooth out any little tool marks that are there.
Trevor Reed's got the right idea. Trevor says you should take note of Terry. He is a tutor. He's got a patch and everything.
So he has. He has indeed.
Well done,
So,
Trevor. At least you noticed.
Terry, there's not anybody in this world who hasn't noticed. Sorry, I'll rephrase that. There's not anybody in this world you haven't told yet.
When he opens his live, and all you can see is the patch.
Yep.
And a plan work.
I
That
got a
means-
message
that
from
means-
2 guys in South Africa the other day and congratulating you.
The next thing will be he's change his Facebook profile page to it.
Yeah. Terry the
Apparently,
tutor.
Terry Bartlett apparently has not just a patch, he's got a green patch as well.
Ooh.
I think we should
What's the
we need to
green
call
one
him. It'll
I
be
think it's
Turning with Terry
from
the
the-
tutor on Tuesday. That's what we should do.
AWGB patch.
Ooh.
So,
I must admit, it's
I
very,
think that-
it's a very good achievement, Terry. Well done.
It is.
Oh, Terry. Terry
Indeed.
Bartlett says there's only one snow angel and she's
It's not-
earworming.
It's not bad. It's not bad for an
No,
old
he's
guy.
a creep.
You lick
It's not bad for an old guy. Like
No,
Not
it's
bad
not.
for an old guy.
I'm going to do mine next year, I think.
Yeah.
I think you should, Steve.
If nothing else, it covers the hole up in my smock, doesn't it?
Yeah, covers the greasy bit where you spilt the egg and bacon on it.
No. I'm more worried about the ink that I sprayed about Sunday than anything else.
Oh yeah.
A big line up your top as well as up your wall, was it?
No, I don't think you're on about it, Terry. There's no mark up my wall at all.
No, indeed,
No,
there's not.
but there's up the top.
Was anybody there on Sunday when Steve sprayed the wall?
Yes.
So Steve quickly going out and
It was re-
purchasing
really funny.
a new
15
tunic.
But 15 minutes after he had finished turning, the wall was repainted, and you think I'm untidy? You think I'm tidy?
OCD.
It did look
Brings
bad.
to mind. He
Yeah, there's
wasn't.
Baz.
a
Just
15
a
wall with
little
one big white
spurt
line
up.
or one big black line up it.
Baz Real Simple Things is in. Hello, Baz.
Right, Baz,
Hi,
there you go,
Baz.
mate.
Evening, Baz.
No burning tonight.
Mark's-
The wood's too wet.
Smouldering.
Mark's saying there's a small tribe of pygmies in the jungle that worship Terry the Tutor.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh,
Nickel.
oh, wise one.
Oh, there was a. Yeah.
Yeah. That reminds me of something. Right, now, next thing. That should be enough sanding.
Keith
Jarvis
Jarvis.
is in.
Oh, sorry.
That's good proportions
Good
there
evening,
now, Bryce.
Sorry.
So it's pretty
Sorry.
white, isn't
All
it?
right.
So the next thing I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and make a series of beads up here. This might be interesting.
By hand or a beading tool?
Oh, by hand.
As you will be pleased to know, in the new year, I have got a project coming up on a Sunday that will be You Write Your Cup of Tea.
Andy Clanelli has just joined us. Evening, Andy.
Good evening, Andy.
Good evening, Andy. Did we welcome
many's a
Keith Jarvis in?
Yes, we said hello to him.
Did we?
Did we? Okay.
RPM Woodworks is in. Good evening.
Good evening, RPM.
Good evening, sir. Welcome along.
RPM. What's your
Do we know-
name, RPM?
I'm going to say, do we know RPM's name?
Well, I'm just checking that we do. I think he's still. Is it maybe Martin? Can't remember
I think
now.
it's Martin.
But I'm seeing old man. I keep forgetting these things.
A picture okay for you guys? Can you see?
It's very good.
Are you going to burn the lines, Brian? Andy, Woodwork Learner's asking you.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
He is, Andy. There you are.
Well, he's going to smoulder them because it's wet.
Yeah, so at least Baz gets his Bernie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, sets
Just
it up
comes,
for
a little
tomorrow.
firebug really. He just comes in to see things burn.
Ray,
Oh
RPM
no,
is.
it's Ray.
Right.
Oh,
Good
Ray.
evening, Ray.
Oh,
Welcome.
Hello, Ray.
I know Martin might be.
Evening,
It might
Ray.
be Forking Owls.
It is Forking Hours, Martin. Yeah.
Mm.
Right, so it's Ray. You got that then. Never to
Good
be
evening,
forgotten,
Ray.
Steve.
That's Ray, not Steve. Ray.
So I'm
Right,
trying to
yeah.
make these roughly the same size, but I mean,
Yeah, you're doing
doing
all
it
right.
by hand, so if they're not all the same size,
It's out of
Well, not
focus
really.
and a long way away, so we can't see it. But
so you can't see it. That's all right. That's fine.
oh, that looked good. And it's
I'd have cheated. I'd have done it with a beading tool.
yeah. Should have done with a skew,
I
Brian.
wouldn't have said that, Steve.
Why?
Yeah,
Why?
cheating.
Should have done it with a skew, Terry.
No, it's not cheating, is it? Why was the beading tool invented if you can't use it for things like that?
Oh no, nothing wrong with using a beading tool. If you, yeah, bit of a
You
scraper,
did
but
say you cheated. Well, all right.
If that's the tool you've got, use it.
so you use it. Yeah. You could just think of how many captive rings that could have been, Brian.
Ooh.
Yeah, lots.
Kate, you
Mighty
should just
shit.
join. Good evening. Sorry, Joe.
No, it's all right,
Lewis.
Steve. It's whoever gets there first, isn't it, sort of thing. Good evening, Kate.
Lewis, I know, Cody. Lewis has got a way to remember Ray's name now. Think Ray for Prime Minister. RPM.
I'll forget that as well, Lewis, by next week. Woodwork learner question: would a texturing tool work on that cone too?
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
With a
I see why
texture
not.
tool.
If you angle it, the right angle for the
Angle it like
slope,
that?
it will work. Yeah, it would
Yeah,
work.
Yeah, yeah.
It would, yeah.
It would tear out if you went down straight with it.
I think being at green that'd tear out anyway, wouldn't it?
It probably would
do,
just
yeah.
tear it out because it's.
Because
You
isn't
really
magnolia?
need to be cutting it.
Depends.
That's
really,
a
yeah.
softwood, isn't it? Anyway, isn't it magnolia?
I would assume so. But I don't know what it's going to be like when it's dry.
I haven't checked it out to
I
see
don't
if
know.
it is on the database. But
Doug Miller.
Have
at
a look on the
Boscombe
Woodturning
Road, is it?
database there. Or the
Good evening, Doug.
hello, Doug. Hello, Jennifer. I said hello to you, Jennifer. Hello, Jennifer.
whoops.
Well, I'm doing fine. I can't account for anyone else, Doug. Doug's
I'm
asked for
breathing,
everyone.
Doug. That's the main thing.
A little catch there.
Yeah, we didn't say
Yeah, we
anything.
missed
Right.
it. Well, I missed
No,
it.
we
Another
also
little catch there.
we all saw it, Brian. We all saw
That's
it. We
because you're
just
trying to
found
go uphill, mate.
it. Yeah,
I
I
know.
know.
But I need to go uphill.
We won't be going uphill if you got it at the right angle.
Make sure you keep the flute open.
Mm.
Like that, you mean?
That's bad.
Katie says, Terry, nice job on your snowman box. Looked really smart.
Thank you, Katie.
Yeah, I thought so. I actually saw the only you lift it up at the end sort of thing, and that were it.
It's quite a clever idea, isn't it? When you actually got a little tiny box inside it. Nice idea.
I can't remember who it was now, but somebody did make a comment that it's going to be a French fit. So I made it perfect, and it pops like that when I open it.
Nice.
I can't remember who it was, but
No, I
Felt
can't
right.
remember.
seeing I got a badge, I just will make it right.
Pete says, pretty sure magnolia is deciduous, so it
Just-
would be a hardwood.
Yeah.
But hardwoods can
Pretty
be
sure
soft.
you're right.
Yeah. It could be a
Well,
soft
makes it a
hardwood, couldn't it? You know. I mean, balsa wood's a hardwood, but it's soft as anything. Never turned that, right?
Have you
No, I've not. No, neither have I.
Need to get some of that. How we go? You ever turned that, Pete? Just pop it in the chat. It'd be nice to know. If so, what's it turn like? Anybody?
Yeah, let's have a little poll. Straw poll there. See if anybody turn balsa with. Let me try this.
Yes, Mark, I've got a badge. Now you know. So is Terry Bartlett. Tommy Dunn says, magnolias are an exception to the typical broadleaf deciduous hardwood trees. Magnolia are classed as a hardwood-free tree, although they are evergreen and do
Not
not
very
lose their leaves. So it is a hardwood, but doesn't lose its leaves.
Right, I have to.
Don't like that now.
Um,
I'm going to have
I
to
have
take
to
that back off
disagree with
again.
that because I've got a magnolia in my front garden, and all the leaves on it at the moment are on the floor.
Mhm.
So and it blooms absolutely stunning.
Yeah,
As soon as
big
the wind,
flowers, aren't they?
yeah, and as soon as the wind blows, all the flowers are on the floor.
I didn't like that, so we're going to try something different.
Well, it definitely looks like she's got a skirt on now.
It does.
Like Pete. Yeah, it does look like a skirt now. Rather
Woodturning by
voluptuous.
Barry is in. Good evening. And I
Barry.
actually don't know whether we did originally say
What do you think,
hello
guys?
to
We'll
Tommy
try a
Dunn.
little bit of. We'll try a little bit of texturing. See will it take any texture.
Yeah.
I think we will.
Well, you want to have a go, see what happens.
Yep. What's the worst that can happen?
You mess it up and peel a bit more off.
Yep. She gets a thinner waist. She must be getting younger, not older.
Oh, I really hate you, Mark.
He's
He
saying
said
that.
he's on his third
let's,
pint of Doom Bar after scoffing a steak,
Oh, is
mushrooms,
he now?
potato skins and peas with peppercorn sauce, and he's got a rule hard to come.
Right, put texture into will be like.
And what was
You
he
take
saying
it
the other
easy,
day?
buddy.
And what was he saying the other day about being
I ain't
fat?
that much. I don't eat much.
Yeah, I don't eat a lot. I don't eat a lot.
Yeah, Mark doesn't eat a lot, yeah.
Yeah, right.
I think Kim's a feeder. I think she's keeping him fed up.
It's Kim's fault.
Yeah.
It's bound to be Kim's fault.
He'll be even bigger next week.
What do you mean even bigger? What are you trying to say, Terry?
Well, you know, even wider than. Show me.
Ooh. This could be interesting.
Yeah.
Turn
Don't
speed
know
down
about-
to.
Actually,
by-
I would try to go uphill with that
Uphill.
because
From here
just
up?
try it. Yeah, because that means the spin of the will keep the tool down rather than the other way around. Just try it. Just do it gently, small portion,
I will.
like you used to, small portions.
What are you trying to say, Terry?
Gently.
That's going to tear out, isn't it?
Yeah, it might do. It might tear it going down, but you won't get it sliding away. See what it looks
Oh,
like.
it's not too bad.
Not too bad.
Well, you can actually see it on the edge of the
The
camera.
curve keeps it down, you see.
It's just not too bad at all, that, actually. Oh, I might just leave it like that. That's quite good. I don't think I'll risk doing it again.
No. You go
Just
the
leave
other
it.
way.
I'll do. No, I'm not going the other way. I think that's fine.
See you later, Mark. Mark's got to go.
I'll just
Bye,
give this
Mark.
a little
Enjoy the rest. Enjoy your roulade.
roulade.
Doug has got a question for you, Steve. Did you get his snowman email?
Yes, I did. I've had loads of emails for the snowmen, so thank you very much to everybody who sent over their pictures, and they will be added into the montage.
Well, there's a lot of people made snowmen already.
Yeah. Some
Nice.
people sent them to me before the live had even finished.
Here, hold on. I think they're cheating. I don't think they've been in the workshops at all.
yeah.
Oh, hold on a minute.
I was waiting for the glass of water from someone. No mention of no names. Pete.
Don't forget, you got to burn those lines. Right.
I'm doing that in a minute. I'm just giving us a wee sand up to take all the furry bits off, just to see what it kind of looks like.
She
And
looks
then we'll
pretty.
get a piece of, a small piece of, what do you call it? What do you call it there? Formica.
From Micah.
Small piece of formica. Turn the speed up.
Good man.
There, was it?
What time is
35
it?
minutes past. 25.
Time now it's 20:35. Going 35 minutes.
Pete's, but I was cutting along with Steve. Had to send the picture before it melted.
Yeah.
Now that's what he meant at lunchtime when he said he might.
So that could be a Friday night thing, couldn't it, Steve? If it's not the Makers one, it could be Turn Along a Steve.
So long with Steve. Nobody wants to do that.
Something there.
believe me.
Well, need to keep a sharp edge on it.
We could do that as another feature, couldn't we? Bring somebody
Can
in
we?
turning side by side.
Turn Along a Steve.
We could.
Turn along with terror.
I've tried it a couple of times when people have been on.
They've done some. Yeah, some people have done collaborations, haven't they?
Just
think Keith did one,
done the
didn't
same thing.
he? With Andy.
That could be a bit messy, Pete. A block of ice on the lathe.
Very much so.
So if you got the lathe in a refrigerator,
Yeah. Or a cold workshop. Mark would be all right on
yeah,
that.
Mark would be all right. That wouldn't he? Turn blocks of ice. He was whinging how cold he is.
Well, Malcolm
Not
Douglas has
Mark,
said he
eh?
made
Mark
10.
doesn't whinge.
Yeah, he does.
Well, not when he's asleep, he does.
So I've got, yeah, not when he's sleeping, yeah. I've got a little bit of overburn on this bit here, so I'll just tidy that up a wee bit.
Yeah.
Now, Malcolm
Yeah.
Douglas said he
So,
made 10 snowmen a couple of weeks ago and sold them all over the weekend.
Well done, Malcolm.
Perfect.
I think they're a good
Nice.
selling, they snowmen and Christmas trees this time of year.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Turn them without
There we go.
painting them up and just sell them so the parents can buy them for their children. Paint.
Now,
Always put the date on the bottom, the year, because then they'll come back for more next year.
come back to buy another one, yeah. If you go into Harrods, almost every Christmas bauble has got a year on it.
Right.
That's looking quite good, Brian.
Doesn't it's nice.
You're going to make a fascinator for her head.
No, I had a hat made, but I think it's
Just
maybe
checking.
too big now.
Yeah, it's a little bit big.
It's a
Yeah.
bit of a cartoon hat, so I might have to make another one.
Okay.
But I think that'll do her. We need a nose and a couple of eyes. And I don't think anybody needs to know how to make a nose and a couple of eyes, so I'll just use ones I've made earlier. I think, if nobody minds that. Don't suppose anybody really needs to know how to make a nose and a pair of eyes.
No, sorry. I get
Well,
If they do,
I
go
would,
back and
but
watch.
I'll probably be the only person.
Well, Terry's, you can watch Terry's because he made eyes today. So what I'll do is I'll just part this off.
I didn't make any eyes today.
Oh no, you didn't. You're right, you didn't.
I'll
You
do them
scab.
tomorrow. I'll do them tomorrow in
You
peace
said
and
you were going
quiet.
to do it tomorrow.
I had to go out this afternoon. So.
So just
So
part
there's
this
more
off on my
painting
parting
tomorrow.
line.
You're going to sand it up? Are you going to name it up? Or are you going to paint it?
Well,
Yorkshire Grit
oh,
Stroke.
could I get a finish on it? Probably could
I don't
actually. It's
know.
probably dry enough to put a finish on it. So we'll just part it off 2/3 of the way. And we'll give it a quick bit of.
Be good if you give it some sand to sealer anyway, just to
I'll do that. It's just to seal
it'll
it up.
split,
A bit.
drying out or something.
I don't know if it will.
Stop it.
We shall see. So we'll put a bit of sanding sealer on it.
Pete says he cut a load of snowmen and Christmas trees last March. They didn't sell well until now. Wonder why.
Yes, strange that. In March, he should have been doing Easter eggs or something.
Pete's just put question. Steve did eyes and a nose. Joe, he didn't cheat like these two reprobates.
Okay, I'll turn a pair of eyes. Jeez.
I will turn a pair of eyes and a nose for my snowman tomorrow, and I will glue them in before I send Steve the picture. So if he still wants it.
Yeah, after somebody cheating on it.
Yeah, don't know.
Okay, Barry.
There we go. A little bit of sanding sealer. Just spin that up a little bit.
Well, we better have yours, Terry, since you're the tutor of the
Oh yeah,
tutor
tutor of the group.
tutor of the group. So you
Tutor of the
we know what we're supposed to be doing.
Okay. Well, if you watch my live, you realise how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, right. You're so funny. Give that a quick burnish with a piece of paper.
Says Lewis, listen to the man with the patch.
It's the man with the patch.
Get back to your snow-ridden house, Lewis. Hope the roof leaks.
The man with the
Ooh.
pipe says, "Go on then. Well, yours regret it too. Go. Why not?"
Thanks for that, bro.
Well, Joe's been. The only reason Joe's come in is to sing, because she dropped out of mine earlier, so she's come in to sing.
Oh,
That's all.
So we'll give it a
She
little
can't be
bit of
bothered.
yours regret,
She can't be bothered to hang around.
and it'll
Just
be in
'cause
my
she had a
text
phone call
string
from
and
her
everything.
husband.
Sure,
Yeah,
who
right.
cares? It will be
FaceTime.
buried in my text string.
John Scarborough says I sold about 140 snowmen last year.
That's
Although all
amazing.
sizes were £5 each.
You sold the £10, the 10-foot high one for £5. Blimey.
So that was Yorkshire Grit, just in case you didn't see it. Turn the light on.
Where work learners asking everybody to take the headphones off. There you go, Joe.
Hands that feel pity can be soft as your face, with light brown Yorkshire gritty. Oh,
I was waiting for Terry to burst into song then. But he did his usual werewolf impression.
Oh, dear. That tickles me every
You're
time.
not very funny, Terry.
So when the dog looks at the telly and starts barking, howling. Somebody feel his music. Look at Terry Bard, he's a creep, isn't he? For 5 little angels. Terry, don't call me an angel. Yes, you can unmute now, Pete.
Oops.
Somebody type in the chat for Pete to unmute.
That'll be everybody then.
yeah.
Nobody can hear us.
Even Louis says harsh. I'm not so sure what he was meaning about harsh. You howling
Well, either
or
the
my
singing's
singing.
harsh or what we
Yeah.
said.
These are all very bold. And not very
Me
nice
all
to Joe.
clear, folks.
Well, I'm
Stephen.
Steve, all clear, folks.
Who said that?
Where Andy River Learner says he just managed to shut the doors so all the local animals couldn't get away from it.
Oh dear.
A piece of cloth, tissue, whatever this is
What,
called.
Louis? The meat
He's a
to me,
creep,
Louis.
He's a creep now.
Yeah.
My dog enjoys the singing, Joe, because she's used to good music. Comment howling was harsh.
Fair enough, Louis.
Some of my little beads are not so wonderful.
Hello to Douglas Mungo. I didn't say it was Douglas. Douglas's GP said that he must not listen to Joe because of blood loss.
Well, he usually says his ears are bleeding, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He does.
Trevor P made me laugh. I didn't realise angels could sing that bad.
Oh, ever.
That hurt. That was like a
Good
knife
goodness.
through
That's
the heart.
turning the knife while it's
that,
in.
Trevor.
Yeah, we'll
Like a
we'll
knife
stick a
through
bit.
the heart.
What about a little bit of embellishing wax on this here, just to.
Have you
this
got all
little
the
bit of
grit out of
texture.
it? All the grit out of it?
Well, now.
She's like Andrea Bocelli.
Oh, Lewis, he's a smooth talker, isn't he? Eh?
That should be all right.
Well, someone has to be. Look, the comments are coming in thick and fast.
Let's have a little bit
Yeah,
of embellishing wax on there.
John Scarborough says even his next door neighbour's dog was howling.
We'll put a little bit of gold embellishing wax on that.
And that's why Mark left early.
Yeah.
Just on the body, if you like.
You do know that
On
you
our
can put.
bodies.
You do know that you can put more than one coloured embellishing wax over each other, don't you? If you want to put more than one, like a gold
Yeah, well,
and
I've never done that.
A
Can
gold
you?
and a pink.
Right.
Well, maybe
See
we'll try
that?
that then, won't we?
Yeah, yeah.
It'll make a dress really pretty.
Just under the bra, just a bit of pink coming down. And fading out and it gets to the waist. Give it that sort of form, wouldn't
Let's see.
If you
Blue,
got
green,
pink, don't
purple,
know.
black, bronze. That's it. Silver.
You not got pink?
Take it
I
as a
haven't
no
got
then.
hot pink. I didn't buy any hot pink.
Didn't think you'd need it, I suppose.
And I didn't think I'd
The
ever use it.
weekend.
I'll use a little bit of this kind of
Yeah,
electric
not
blue.
a lot, just a little tiny bit. Not a lot. Just on the lower part.
Blimey.
Let me try that. Gonna spin that up quick.
Pete says, Pete Twisted Tree says, just chat for a while between wax applications. Well done, Peter. Mine's on the right track anyway.
So look at that. Probably just made a complete mess of that. I'll have to cut it all off again now. But
Cody's still going to be Joe's #1 fan for the Xmas single.
Yeah, but have you seen what Todd has said? He says here in Texas, we thought the tornado warning sirens were going off when Joe was singing.
That's pretty sort of yeah.
Some
I can
lovely
relate to
people in
that.
our chat today. Let's give her
Relate
head a
to
wee
that.
polish. Head and shoulders get a wee polish.
That's what you're using on there, Brian.
Yeah, just
Good evening, Todd.
Hampshire
Good
Sheen.
evening, Todd.
Hampshire Sheen.
Eyeglass.
Just to give it a little bit of a shine. Try that.
When I'm in Scarborough again, Andy's put about the space dust paints.
Hmm.
When I'm in Scarborough again, hopefully January, I'm going to definitely go to Boys and get some of them. I should have got
It's not
some
that way,
originally.
is it?
Yeah, it's just around the back of the hotel where we were staying.
Oh, we should have got some when we're up there.
Oh, I know.
I've got some.
Yeah.
Nobody told me. Good thing, really, because I don't use it.
We haven't got any. That's why you don't use it.
Because that's it.
It does put a bit of a shine on it, but I'm not so sure I like that embellishing wax.
I don't think I got any embellishing wax.
Terry, it's not that long ago you started to get colours.
No.
It's true. It's true. Why spoil the word by colouring it?
No, that's
Don't
true.
use colours if it enhances the timber.
Yeah,
The purple hat looked nice today, but other than that, it's a bit,
Yeah, maybe I've done this. I'll do. That's all I can. That's all. Let's part this off now.
Don't forget, people, at the top of the chat is pinned the GoFundMe page for the auction. And if you want to donate anything, smallest amount is good. It's going to help the charity we're supporting this year.
Or you could buy some raffle tickets.
Buy some
So
raffle
what-
tickets, only £2 each.
£2 a ticket. I'll put the link in for the short video I did, which will explain exactly how to buy your tickets, and also it will show you the items that are up for auction.
Right.
So after Brian's live,
I have to make a hat now.
pop over and have a look at that. That'll tell you exactly what's up for grabs, what prizes we got, well, what auction pieces we got, and the pictures of auction pieces. If you want to buy raffle tickets, all done through the GoFundMe page. If you want the Yorkshire and to be entered into the Yorkshire Grit raffle, not Yorkshire Git, you need to put YG in the comments when you go and buy the tickets. For the chestnut, you need to put CN, and for Jennifer's mug,
Screwed on that Chuck Buddy, lovely.
you need to put mug. If you want one ticket for each, then just leave a comment telling me that you've purchased one ticket for each, and then myself or Nick will add it to our spreadsheet, so you'll be entered into the raffles, which will be done on the 17th, the night of the auctions.
There you go, team.
And if
any contributions is gratefully received.
Yep, it certainly is. Even if this £1 is the maximum you can afford, then it was gratefully received.
Let me just
got
quickly run this down.
Tick Magnet Ed Shaker has come into the chat.
Hello, Ed.
Good evening.
Hi, Ed.
It's a new name to me.
What tick?
Yeah.
That's because you don't stay in long enough, Joe. You keep leaving
No, I've
early.
experienced before.
Can I just
Talking of
quickly
leaving
say,
early, Keith Jarvis got to go.
can I just
Gotta go.
quickly say something?
Thank you, Brian.
The raffle for the chestnut. Yeah, sorry, Lewis. Thank you very much. The raffle for the chestnut product, £50 voucher, is only open to the UK residents, unfortunately, because due to the UK shipping laws of shipping chemicals outside the UK. So the voucher is for the chestnut store, online store. Again, UK only. Thank you, Lewis, for that. I forgot about that. Look at the ribbons come off of there.
Yeah. Very satisfying, isn't it?
Love it.
So John Scar's put, I might be worth saying that the comment box appears after payment, Steve. I was looking for it for ages before I realised. Oh, I didn't know that, John. So thank you very much for that.
So you pay
Hey.
first, then you write your comments
made a mistake
afterwards
there,
to
haven't
say what you're into. Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, you creep, Lewis.
Louis says, if I win Chestnut, the person in the UK who sends the best essay as to why they think Joe is an awesome singer will win it from me.
Oh, I'm going to be sick now.
Yeah. Hey, I'll just get
I'm
that
not.
bucket. Oh, you got a bucket. I've
I
got
don't
a
want to
bin
win
out
it. I don't want to win it then.
What does a person have to do? Oh no, don't answer that question. Really.
Well,
It's nice to have these comments like from John and Doug because this is the first
It is.
GoFundMe I've ever done. So I'm all new to this. This is all new. So I'm
big
I'm-
learning curve.
yeah, I'm fishing in the dark here. So everything I'm doing is I'm hoping is right. So them sort of comments.
It's all
are
good
great.
so far, Steve.
Thank you.
As long as the money goes to where it's going, then you know.
Yeah, it's all going straight to.
Oh, I
this
made
is
this
why,
too small.
this is
And
why.
what will you
we
do,
it.
Steve? Then after, do you get all the names and
I'll
put
be
them on
right.
one of those spinny things on YouTube or something? Or,
Yeah,
Spinny things?
Nick's done.
you know, one of those calculator things that spins up and randomly picks.
A random number selector, Terry.
That's
That's
the
it.
one. Nick's done a spreadsheet for each. And like I said on my live and in the video, that if someone buys more than one ticket, we're not going to give them 5 numbers altogether. We're going to spread the numbers over the whatever the maximum number is. So that gives somebody, because if I was in a raffle, I wouldn't want 3 or 4 numbers together. It's better to have them spread out in it. So let's say, for instance, for the Yorkshire Grit, we have 30 people buy tickets. Then we'll do a random generator for the 30. And then obviously the winner will be announced on the night. Nick, we will show you the spreadsheet to make sure everybody's been added and make sure we're not cheating. And
Cheating.
well, you know what some people are like. So we don't. I just want to be as transparent as possible. So then we'll do the random generator as soon as the winning person has been drawn. Within a couple of days, I will pass their details. Well, they need to email me with their details, and then I will pass their details on to the corresponding person who's donated or the maker or whatever. So hopefully
That's fine. Yeah.
that will be sorted out from there.
Good. Just a few comments here. Nigel Foster says he doesn't think he's ever seen Brian's workshop so messy.
No.
Todd says that next year someone needs to make a replica of Terry's badge for auction. Well, you can actually get one if you like, Todd. Just do the course. Just pass the test. Jeff Christie's in. I don't know if he said hello to Jeff.
Hi,
No, I
Jeff.
haven't.
Evening,
Good
Jeff.
evening, Jeff.
My workshop is not normally as messy as this right now.
Louis says fishing in the dark is illegal in Canada.
Yeah.
Is it? You best not get caught for poaching then, Lewis.
Yeah, don't get caught.
It's only illegal if you get caught for it. Not that I
Exactly.
condone that, of course. I wouldn't condone that.
Clive
You're allowed to
Rogerson's
fish.
saying. Go on.
Oh, go
Okay.
on.
Clive Rogerson is asking, is there any mathematical basis for having ticket numbers non-consecutive?
No, I just thought that would be nice that you didn't have 3 or 4 numbers together. I just thought that would be better.
You can fish for sea trout or sea fish in the dark in this country. Can't fish for brown trout or salmon, I think.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, in the dark. I don't know. I thought it was up to sunset.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Sea trout you can fish at night, but the rest you can't.
So Nigel Foster's asking, is the badge you got, is that Blue Peter badge, Terry?
Didn't you know I've got a tutor badge, Nigel? I'll calm my way through the test. Just to let you know if you didn't see it. But you may have heard about it, though. You make it another one, Brian, because that's pretty good. All you got to do is make a round chin on that, and it's done.
No making a hat, Terry.
Actually, that should be a fascinator. You should get the old Dremel out now and just make it one-sided.
I'll tell you what, Terry. If you want to make a fascinator, you work away.
The posh hat.
Chat.
It is.
What colour are you going to spray that one, Brian, or paint that one? Red?
For the hat.
Like the hat
Well,
you had
was it
on
going
today?
to- I don't
really
know
not.
if
Okay.
was it going to make it any colour at all? I don't think it was.
Oh, okay. No,
But I
just
can if
checking.
you want.
I just thought, ladies wear nice red hats and then.
I can if you've got a genius idea. You
While it's on
being
there,
you
just a
being
quick
an
spray.
international colourist,
Yeah, just a quick spray with red. Be nice.
a red hat.
Remember, she's got gold and blue on her body.
And gold goes together, doesn't it? Oh, blue don't know. Yeah, maybe not.
Let me just check that. Is it in like 6 mil? Yeah, it's pretty close. That's just a little 6 mil spanner.
Pete says he was only allowed to fish in the dark down at the trout lake, down at the trout farm, when we were lads. If it was daylight, they got caught.
Yeah. It was too easy to get caught in daylight. So just put a little bun line in there. I'll have to send this to Mark now because that says trademark 3 bun lines.
It is. You have to put another one in, or 5.
Stole it. I'm not putting another one. I don't care.
Hmm.
I've stolen
That's it. Strike on the channel, copyright.
Yeah,
Copyright strike. Oh no.
he'll have you now. He'll be complaining tomorrow.
Ah well.
He ain't something to moan about. That'll take his mind off the other things he whinge about.
Yeah. Don't worry.
You think you'd be that worried?
Yeah. Not being you, Brian. You're his favourite.
Oh, you're his mate, ain't you?
Yeah.
I'm his favourite. Is that right?
Mm.
Right.
Shavusby says different.
Am I putting colours on this then?
Yeah, I think
Well,
you should
I
do
just
red at
thought-
the top, green on the between the first band, blue on the between the second band.
I think you should
Between the second band.
double off into the night. Do you know what double march means? Yeah.
I've heard that rumor, but I've heard that saying before. Yes.
Yeah. Well, do some.
Yeah, nice multicolours.
What about a blue hat?
You're starting to sound like Pete.
Actually, what you could do, Brian, you could put another line, and then you'd have 3 spaces to put red, white, and blue.
I'm not putting red, white, and blue in it.
You can't put white on there. You ain't got a white.
Or red and blue, white in the middle or something.
Blue.
These are all fully bright ones today. Right, let's just I think I'll just leave it plain, will I?
It looks nice. It's nice. Yeah, leave it like
Well,
that.
let me just have a look. Let me have a wee look.
That looks like a 1930s
It
ladies
does.
dress
90s,
hat.
20s.
It looks like a flapper's hat.
1920s, 1930s. Yeah.
Flappers.
You know what a flapper is, no?
Yeah.
Oh, the wrong size of
The
Drop it
flapper
in
I'm
there.
thinking of, it shouldn't be talked about on live YouTube.
Oh
That's
my goodness.
Tim,
that doesn't start with an F. Steve,
Oh,
it
Tim of
starts
Deep
with an F.
Turning's in.
Oh,
Hello,
right,
Tim.
Good evening.
So I'm
Good
just about to
evening.
do a little bit of brain surgery. Just a little bit of brain surgery.
Good hole in her head.
Put a hole in her head.
Bless her.
Oh.
But she's got to do it now.
Michelle will know how that feels.
Yeah.
See that? What a phone.
Jam chuck.
Ooh,
Bit of
she's
off-center turning now, Brian. There you go.
a bit tight.
Oh no!
Oh, you shouldn't have done that, Brian.
Snap it off.
I'm going to snap it off. That's what's
Go
going on
straight.
here
Go
now.
straight.
Oh no!
well done.
Oh.
The sand.
Hole wasn't deep enough.
You could have actually turned the stump down a bit.
Yeah, I know, but it was just as handy to drill the hole a bit deeper. I'll just give that a tiny little bit of sandpaper, just to
Make it fit easy so you can glue it in.
give it a little bit of a, or give me a little bit of an edge.
Michelle wants to know if you're practicing for her with that drill.
Yeah.
Just remember to sleep on your left-hand side.
Oh, look at that. Nice.
Look at that.
Oh, that looks
Off-center
nice.
turning now. Spin it up 2,000
Look, I
revs.
just
Be
spun it
fine.
up. Yeah. Yeah, my name is Ed Oliver.
That looks very good.
Right, we'll just take this. Are we definitely not colouring this, guys?
Oh,
That's
sure,
up to you,
cool.
you're
I sure
Well,
like.
I said blue, but
You're
You
live.
said
I
blue.
reckon green and red.
well, she's got a blue top.
She
Blue
got
and
a blue
gold top.
bodice, hasn't she?
Hardly. It's gold. Well, a little bit of blue in
Blue
it.
and gold, isn't it? Blue and gold. So you could put
Gold on it then.
actually the two lines could be gold
No.
and blue for the outside. Yeah, the
No.
rest of it. No.
Intrinsic colours we need. Is that right?
Up to you, really. Yeah.
There's a little bit of an issue there because I'll need to
Set it up.
part it off first.
Why?
Why?
Yeah. Why can't you spray it while it's on there? Or
Because
You
if
could
you
turn it
into
put
a
it
bobble
on the
hat.
top of it, will
Hold
they?
on a minute. Hold on.
Turn that into a bobble hat, someone just says.
no, it's not. It's a 1920s hat, not a bobble hat. So keep going back, Brian, and it'll give you more space.
Yep. Come
See,
back at
that's waste. So
45
keep,
degrees.
yeah, keep going because that's waste, isn't it? So you just go back as far as you want there. Play the flutes. That's it. Look at that.
What's this technical?
And that's about right there. I can part that off now.
You can go around that with a skew chisel now to cut that off, can you?
Yeah, no, I won't.
Or are you going to use a bar and do it?
I'll use this skew chisel. It's only a wee tiny small skew chisel, but it's the same thing.
Parting tool. That's it. Use the wing as well, then make it nice and smooth. You know what they're
That's
saying?
what I'm doing. There we go. Just one tiny little nub, not sure how to get rid of, but a little bit of sanding will soon do that.
Dave O.T. is in. Good evening,
Dave.
Dave.
How you doing?
Hello, Dave.
Just giving that a little bit of rub with the sandpaper there just to take that edge off. We'll do that again in a minute.
Excuse me.
So now, square this end off again. In fact, don't need to square the end off.
What are you making now? Eyes.
No,
Nose.
little. No,
Are
I'm
you
just
not
gonna make
Yorkshire gritting it, Brian?
No.
No, nobody's going to colour it.
Things out in the middle, Terry. Not even close.
Well,
Let's go make a little jump chuck there, but it's not even close
You know
to being
that-
the middle.
Big thing at the other end of your lathe called a tailstock.
This thing here, yeah, I can
Yeah,
do
you
that too. I'm going to do that now. I'm going to do that now. Let's give myself a bit more room to work with.
Don't
I had
apologise.
forgotten about that.
Don't apologise, Dave. You're not late.
Oh, this big pointy thing. That. Set you over there. Set you over there a minute.
Tommy, I used to go at 4 o'clock in the morning. Just it was starting to get light for trout fishing. Beautiful it was.
There you go.
Nigel
It's
Foster.
me who's got a bird, Nigel.
I could
Got
put the
two
draw. I could put the
parrots.
draw in there now, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna cheat a little bit.
You got Brad Point bits anyway, so you don't need to, do you?
Yeah, there's a broad point in that.
There you go.
That's maybe not deep enough.
What bit that's for?
What?
What's that bit for?
I'm
Put the
just
hat
gonna
in.
stick the hat in so as I can spray it.
Ah, right.
I need to spray it.
You
Or
just pretty well, it was on the other end.
I'll just use it. I could have, but then I wouldn't be able to do the top.
Well, you were when you parted off. Just
What about a
done.
pink hat? Or red hat? Red, did you say, Joe?
Brian, stop rushing. You're rushing now. Calm down.
Iridescent red paint, would that do?
Blue.
Yes, brilliantly.
No,
Let
that's
me just-
iridescent. Is that iridescent, you say?
It was, yeah, iridescent red, yeah.
You won't really see the colour of it very well.
No,
unless
you
got
won't because it's on the
black
white.
background.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Steve.
And it's a paint, it's a colour, so you got to sand and seal it
I
first.
just finished sanding that now. What time's it? All right.
That's plenty of time. It's only
Plenty of
7
time,
minutes
mate.
past 9. Plenty of time. Take your time. Don't rush.
I'm taking my time.
Pete has suggested cut a bit more off so you can paint under the brim.
Mm,
So I could
good
what?
idea. Paint under the brim.
Paint under the brim.
So if you cut the waist bit, you've got the jam chuck on, just cut that back like 40, 45 degrees down to the point. So you can just stick the hat on and paint down to the brim. Take the hat
Okay.
off.
That's a good idea.
I'll take
Take
the
the
hat
hat
off
off.
first.
Yeah, all right.
Take the hat off. You're rushing, Brian. Take the hat off.
I'll be
You're
all
going to
right.
ruin it. It
I'm
won't
not
be all right
gonna
if you
ruin
get a slip. You cut
You're
the
fine.
hat.
I won't cut the hat. Have a bit of
Here's your
faith,
toe,
Gary.
Brian. That comes off now. You
Have a
won't
bit
get
of
your
faith,
tutor's
Gary.
badge.
You'll get your tutor's badge.
I get my tutor's badge.
Oh, dear.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Even
It's fine,
Lewis says take the hat off first. Look. See?
Oh, for goodness
He
sake.
couldn't be bothered, Lewis. He can be bothered, Lewis. That's what it is. He's just, yeah. There. Now you can cut that waist away there, look.
Took the
Right
hat
down to a
off.
point,
I'm gonna take
and you
the
can
hat
paint
off.
right
Didn't
under it.
want to take the hat off. Made me
See the
take the hat
difference
off.
now?
Yappity yap yap yap.
You get right down to 1/8 of an inch.
I
Well,
want to go 1/8 of an inch though. That's as far as I need to go.
yeah, that's fine. I know, Lewis. Whew, yeah.
Honest to
Phew.
God.
Hmm.
You guys.
You want to
are
pull
shit.
it out a
Don't
bit
you
because you
include
don't
me
want.
in that statement. I've stayed
No, it's
quiet.
fine. There's enough room there. You'll not see it because it goes far enough into your head. You have to stop
Oh.
fussing now.
Listen to the badge, Brian, says Andy.
Listen to the badge. The
Hmm.
badge has spoken.
The badge has spoken.
Yes, Terry. No, Terry. 3 bags bloody full, Terry. Wait till I get a little bit of sandpaper here. There we go. A little bit of 240 grit.
Not at 400.
Whoops. Stay in there, jump chuck. See, you made my jump chuck loose now.
You'll be fine.
Oh, yeah. I just have to
You could
do
always
nice
glue
and
it
tight.
in
I will be
and turn
gluing
it
it
off
in.
afterwards.
I will glue it in.
Stick a bit of paper on the end of it, push it in, jam it in. Even
It's
better.
fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's there, it's grand. It's doing its thing. So that was 240, straight to 400. No messing about.
Douglas Mungham reckons a pink hat with a blue band. I don't
Look
think
at
he got
that there.
pink
That's
colour,
a lovely piece of
Douglas. He's not got.
colour in that wood there.
It is very nice.
Could have said that with some enthusiasm, Terry.
It's like a little feather stuck inside of her
Son
hand.
of pink. That's the answer. Feather as well. You probably got feathers knowing you, Brian.
No. I'll do.
Terry Bartlett says you should listen to the second badge.
Oh, what did Terry say? It might be worth listening to.
I'm looking back up in chat, see what he said. But
What did Terry B say? That might be worth listening to.
might be worth. Nah, it's nothing worth.
Right, so that red will not do.
I mean,
Intrinsic colours will have to be in. What have we got? Ruby. Ruby.
She's not in tonight.
Ruby. Where is Ruby? Right.
That's what I used on mine.
You used plum in yours.
I did. Looks like ruby when it's sprayed on.
And I'm going to do what you didn't do.
Go on then.
Put gloves on.
Oh yeah, don't worry about that. It washes off. Well, if you use intrinsic colours, it
Yeah,
washes
but
off.
I'm
Well,
not
eventually,
using.
They're only water based.
Oh, wait, that's not working. Oh,
Only you was.
it's got a wee safety catch on it. See, just do that. Like, just give it some of that. There you go.
Yeah, bubbly's anything. I'm gonna wipe it all off. Don't forget underneath the hat. Pete said do underneath the hat. So
I'm doing underneath that. Hold on.
Okay, just checking.
You're telling me not to rush. You're getting ahead of
I'm
yourself
not,
again.
I'm not rushing you. You take it easy.
You're getting
Take it
ahead of
Toby.
yourself there, big lad.
Take it, Toby.
Now I'll have to wait and polish that now, won't I?
Well,
Where's that?
yeah, look at that. Perfect.
That looks like blood.
Yeah, I just pulled her head off. There we go.
See?
Is that right?
So you did listen.
Of course I'll listen, Terry. I just don't pretend not to listen just to wind you up. It's not hard, like.
Nigel says wipe the paint off the lathe bed. No, sorry, he'll be cleaning
Well,
that
like
today
this, you
with
mean?
methylated
Oh, my
spirits.
leg's bleeding, look. Oh, my God.
It's bleeding. That's a bleeding lathe.
Oh, what a mess. It's all over the place. Who cares?
Methylated
It'll
spirits.
be looking like Ed Oliver's lace shortly. There you go. Red. It's got a red hat now. Give that a wee minute or two just to dry off a bit. Ah, jeez, did I put that on? I did. Oh, no. It went everywhere. It doesn't take long for that stuff to dry.
No, it shouldn't take too much. I don't know.
So we'll give it a little coat of. I sanding seal that in now, should I? I should really, shouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of sanding sealer on there.
Well, it might take a long time to dry because it's wet wood, isn't it?
Well, it'll take ages, but we'll give it a little bit of sanding sealer just to seal it in. Hopefully. Just dab it on so as not to rub it off.
Pete says, I would like to say a big thank you to Terry, Steve and Joe. Despite me being too poorly to be there, you stepped up and gave Brian a hard time in my place.
Thanks, guys.
Only trying to accommodate Pete. We're just
Keep up the
trying to
high
do our best
standards.
for you.
keep up
the high
keep up
standards.
the usual high standards, yeah, of abuse.
Brian likes to when he flourishes under pressure. That's what it is.
I'm used to pressure.
And Todd reckons Pete, everyone willing to do that for you.
Yeah. Join the queue, Todd. Leave that for a
With a
moment.
hat like this, with a hat like that, the lady would need a gold necklace or something, Brian.
She's not getting a gold necklace, Terry. Unless Michelle has a spare one. But then Michelle doesn't like gold very much. She likes silver.
Did she? Oh.
She does.
Lucky you.
A little bit of Hampshire sheen, high gloss just to seal
Polish
that
her up
paint
a
in.
bit.
or stain. Not polish. It's not paint at all. It's wood stain.
It's good stuff too.
It is very good. A little goes a long way.
It does.
Now, Woodwork Learner says, have you pre-made arms too, Brian?
Nope, no arms. Oh, I thought I had to make eyes there. I've got eyes.
Yeah. Lewis reckons Joe should sing to calm people down. I don't know about that, Lewis.
Thanks, Terry.
Oh, sorry, Joe. I didn't think you were listening.
Oh, I'm still here, would you believe?
Didn't think you were still here.
You should be gone by now, Joe. Anyway, you should have dropped out by now.
That's it. That's enough of that. Can get it back out again.
Whose idea was to put a bit of
The
tissue in
paint's
there?
dried.
Yeah.
Paint's dried, and you put painted
It's not paint, it's
paper in
stain.
there. There goes Poe. Mind your elbow. Mind your elbow on the tail.
Yeah,
Stop.
on the elbow stabber. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. I think I may remove the elbow stabber.
Now,
Just in
Todd
case you
says
pull it a
Michelle
bit
should be
hard.
nominated for sainthood.
I might have actually broke that tenon now, a little mortise now. See you, Terry. You know what
Nothing
you're
to do
like.
with me.
Doesn't
Pete said.
matter.
Pete said,
Oh, it's
just pull
peaceful.
it off. Pull it off, and then you can drill the tenon out.
Oh,
Right. I want the tenon.
You can always make a new one. You don't have to have the tenon. You can put a dowel in both ends.
Yeah, I know, but I already made the dowel. I don't really want to make another one.
oh, just glue it.
Yeah, just snooker glue.
Oh, just glue it, she says.
The
No,
star
I
bonding.
did say that, yes.
Steve's got a code for that.
Yeah. Apparently.
Apparently, yeah. Not
Doesn't
work
work,
like
but
that.
it's going.
It does work. It's just not.
Well, yeah. That's not fair. It does work. Only not in the UK.
Well, it
I
does
tried
work
it.
in the UK. It's just you got to buy it from the States.
Yeah, I tried it, and then what
They
they charged me $45 for shipping.
Blimey, that's more than the glue cost, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
I have spoken to them, but they reckon there's nothing they can do about it.
Mhm.
Ta-da! Whoops. Just nip it off there. Right. So that goes on there. That goes on there. Let me have a little look over here before I decide what I'm going to do next. Take that off. Take that out of there. And take that out of there. So that's the SC3 chuck this time. That's back up on it. Right. Just like that. Up here.
Robert Lerner wants to know if you pre-made the arms and legs.
It's not getting arms and legs.
Not the
I
arms.
did pre-make the. Doesn't get arms. Doesn't get legs. I did pre-make the nose and the eyes.
Okay.
So we're about to find out what they look like. If I can find the drill bit.
Michelle Osby wants to know if you're losing your hair, Brian.
Well, he's not
Just
losing
saying.
it. That's already gone.
Apparently, he said earlier it was a solar panel for a sex machine, but I don't know. Good
Thanks
job,
for
it's
that,
past
Terry.
9 o'clock.
Thanks for that, Terry. I just need jerk
That's the
on my
watershed. Choked on your coke. find it, Brian?
Mm.
Can't find his nose.
Yeah, I need to take the hat off from it.
We can't see anything, by the way, so you know that, of course.
Yeah, no.
Can't see you bringing the substitute Blue Peter one in.
No, sorry. I've just drawn the nose and stuff. Here we go, look. And all I'm doing is just drawing 3 holes for.
Did you get those noses and eyes in a drawer, were they? Labelled.
They're in a jar labelled noses and eyes.
I don't know.
So 3 little holes.
Yep.
My eyes are too far apart. Oh dear. Bit of an in
They're
joke.
fine. They're
That'll be
fine.
alright. That'll be fine. Just think we've got to boss hide them.
Should be all right.
You know
Yeah.
what I
Come
can't
on.
do? I can't never.
Isn't he a
get
snow woman?
She might walk in circles, but she'll be all right.
One eye looking at you, the other one's looking for you. That's interesting.
Just call her
Got one eye in Cardiff, one in Birmingham.
Just call her
Test
pontoon. She'll be
test
all
at
right.
this snow person's nose. That'd be okay.
Right.
A little bit. Oh, wrong end.
No, I
Okay.
can say not on that end, Brian.
Don't glue your
A little
finger.
bit of super glue on that end. Can you see all right there, guys? My head's
Yeah.
not in the way, is it?
Yeah, we see
Yeah.
fine now, and the head's not in the
That's
way.
fine.
If it were, you'd have blasted
Put
too
my nose
bright,
in there.
too bright, shiny.
Is that a red nose rather than an orange one?
No, it's
Yeah,
orange.
because it's red. No, looks red to us.
No,
maybe
it's
the
orange.
maybe the light from the cameras does look red.
It's orange. Like,
Oh, yeah, you can see it's orange.
Looks red.
Yeah, it is
trust
now.
me. Like,
Look at
because
Red's-
I know it's orange because it came out of this
Orange bottle.
Sharpie.
That looks orange.
Yeah,
Well, that's
the
same
nose
colour it
doesn't.
came out of. Oh,
No,
well,
it
it's maybe just the way the wood affected it. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be
Maybe the lights and the camera.
Ah,
bigger trail.
the nose, the eyes are just a little bit on the big side,
Mm.
but I can fix that.
Nigel Foster says it's nice to see that your hand is healed, Brian.
Thank you, Nigel.
It's a bit of a worry, wouldn't it? Really, and serious note.
It was a bit.
He won't
of a
do
worry,
it. He won't do it again, though.
Yeah, not this week anyway. But you never can tell, you know.
Never say never.
No. Old and stupid, can't help it. Always been a bit of a calamity.
Back-handed.
Yeah, well, thanks, Terry.
I was
Thanks.
just gonna say senile, but you know.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
harsh.
I don't need to do anything else with that eye. That'll be all right.
That looks blue.
They're both
Stop being so
blue.
fussy.
She's got-
Stop being
oh,
so fussy, Joe. What are we?
Blue
well, one
eyes.
eye's bigger
You got
than
blue
the other.
eyes.
Yeah, it must be my eyesight too.
I'm
One's
not
bigger
happy
than
with
the
that.
other.
One eye's bigger than the other.
Yeah.
I'm not gluing them in. I'll have to fix them later.
One in England, one in Canada as well. Look at it.
These have been very partial remarkable today. So we'll just put a bit of super glue in here.
Don't forget to
I'll
cut the
use-
bottom off.
I'm going to use.
It's
thick
wobbling.
super glue.
It's
I know,
wobbling.
It needs,
Cut the
sand,
bottom
it
off
needs sanded. It needs sanded. I'll get sanded in a minute.
first.
No,
He's a bit bossy tonight, isn't he? Just because he's got a badge.
I know, eh?
I wondered if you'd noticed. It's looking very good, actually. Quite pleased with
It's
that.
impossible to escape the badge. I just pop that in there. Give that a little spin round. And that should
Nice.
help that locate the glue. Apart from the fact that she's got one eye bigger than the other, which I'll have to revisit.
But Peter says they are supposed to be bits of coal. Same size is not required.
Well, okay, yeah, fair enough.
Well,
I'll,
let's have a
but
look
yeah,
at it.
it would
Now
look
that nose
aesthetically.
looks orange against the red
It would
hat.
It
Yeah,
would
it
look
does, yeah.
aesthetically better if it had a pair of eyes that was similar. Let me go to that camera.
Down a bit. Or back a bit with it.
Yeah, we'll
Take
go.
her
Oh,
back a
isn't
bit.
Isn't she
We've got that one.
pretty?
Take her back a
Well,
bit.
look-
Back towards
No,
the
hold on,
stop.
hold on.
One of the eyes look. Is it me or does one of the eyes look darker than the other?
Yeah, one looked bigger than the
Yeah.
other.
I think, it does. This side looks darker than that one.
That's a black and a blue one.
I think it's
Got-
no, it's not. They're both blue, but it's
Yeah.
Just it's a,
Its
Yeah.
left eye is small. Well, its
this
right
is the
eye is
small eye. I'm going
smaller.
to make another
Yeah.
eye the same size as that. So we'll just
Not
leave
got
it
a
the way it
black
is.
and
Actually,
blue
it's
eye
not
then.
bad though. Not bad for
There
a
you go.
first effort.
There you go.
Very nice. I like the shape.
And there's one I made earlier.
And there's one in there.
Nice.
That's mum
Can't
and
you nick
dad.
one
That
of her eyes?
mum and dad. She got two odd sizes as well.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's
swap
just
them over.
that's just my turning ability.
Is that an optical illusion?
Yeah, that's what it is, Joe. It's an optical illusion. They look perfect. I don't know what's wrong with these cameras tonight. It's just
What's wrong with the cameras?
there you go,
They're
guys.
very pretty.
Just
Very,
my
very
little
nice, Brian.
my little interpretation of a snowman.
I like the shape. That's a nice shape.
Just
though.
to try and do something
Mm.
different rather than
Yeah,
two
rather
large
than the
balls
same
of
old
snow.
thing.
Same old, same old. Anybody can turn a snowman, basically.
Mhm.
Well,
Can you
that
use your
remains to be seen.
imagination
Well,
and
I
make
proved that
something?
yesterday.
Remains to be seen. We'll probably see lots of them on Steve's.
Yeah, can
What's
you use
the
your
name?
Well, I don't know
imagination
whether I
and
can yet.
take the thing just
No,
a little
no.
step further than just two round balls and a top hat? That's all I was trying to do. So let me go back to that,
Lots of nice comments
and I'll
coming
bring
in.
in my
Webcams.
I was going to call them
Web worms.
assistants there, but
Wet worms.
Support team.
Wed worms.
my support team. Steve, thanks for your support, mate. Terry, yeah, okay.
Oh,
And Joe, wonderful singing, dear.
that's,
you.
God, you creep.
Terry, thanks for just turning up with your badge.
That's right, mate. My pleasure. I didn't bring
Take
my
my safety
badge with me. I
glasses off
should have
now.
really.
Thanks for bringing your badges, right, Terry. I appreciate that.
You should get a T-shirt with the badge on the front of it.
I'll just get it printed across there. Tutor.
So Pete from Twisted Trees just said, Joe, that's just a step further than beads and coves. That's all it is. Beads
Fair
and
That's
enough.
all it
coves.
is. And you can do it, Joe. You know that. You've done
Yeah,
beads
yeah.
and coves. Just get the beads in the right place and the coves in the right place, and you get yourself a snowman.
Bob's your uncle, Fanny Shrant. One last
Yeah.
look at the snowman. There we go.
Ah,
Nice. They are nice.
Yeah, look good.
Making quite a nice pair.
they're sweet, aren't they?
Yeah. Dovey.
Mr. and
I'll get a
Mrs.
little scarf on them and a little bit of decoration around the hat, maybe, and we'll see what they look like. I'll put pictures up and send them to Steve. So there we are,
Mhm.
guys. That's it for tonight. It's 9:25. I've enjoyed playing on the lathe and having a bit of fun. Hope you guys have some fun and maybe learn a little bit. No. If you have, yeah, that's a miracle. But again, thanks to Steve, thanks to Joe, thanks to Terry, and thanks to all
You're
you
welcome,
guys
mate.
in particular for coming in to watch this 3-year-old bugger having a bit of a play on his
Having a
lathe.
good time. Having a good time, basically.
Yeah, having a good time. Yeah, just enjoying life and having fun.
Good time with friends. 60 friends.
One last mention of the makers auction before I go. It's on the 17th. There will be 12 items for auction. Isn't that right, Steve?
Yes, there will be. Yes.
You've got 11 pictures now, but Steve hasn't turned his yet. Oh, this is going to be exciting, isn't it?
No.
It's going to be a lot of work for
Have you
Steve.
not seen any more lives, Brian?
Fortunately, I'm at the Woodturning Club at night, but never mind.
Oh, that's all right. You can bid by proxy.
I will.
Yeah. You can get all the makers there to bid. Oh,
I will.
you can have it live
Yeah,
on
there
the
you
screen.
go. See, there you go.
We'll get them on screen there. Get them all up. Say, come on, you it go.
Cool.
Quickly before we go, I'm just going to
Yes, mate.
put the link in for the video
ahead.
I did, just explaining what's up for auction, the pictures
It's
of what's up for auction.
it's actually in the. You can put it in as well,
In the
Steve.
chat here.
But it's in the description.
Oh, right, okay, thank you.
Both links are in the description. But stick it in there now, anyway, Steve.
Yeah, I have them.
He's done
Yeah.
it already.
Everybody go and have a look.
Oh,
See
sorry,
what's
yeah.
up for grabs. You can make a
It's,
bid.
there are some really nice pieces, and then there's a big bow for me. But
No, I'm,
Which is
I'm,
very
I'm gonna,
nice.
I'm gonna be serious now. It doesn't matter who makes it, what it is.
no, it doesn't.
It's what the cause is for.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, I'm just so grateful that everybody is taken to this with open arms. So many people who I sent some cheeky messages to have just turned around and said yes straight away. So I'm just so grateful that everybody is
Absolutely.
taking it with the way they have, and the community have accepted it greatly. It's for a great cause, and hopefully we can raise a decent chunk of change for the cause. If you want to make a donation, that's great. But if you're going to make a donation, do yourselves a favour and enter the raffles.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
absolutely. Enter the raffle. Yeah. I just had a quick look at the page, the GoFundMe page, and we're currently at £153, Steve.
How much?
That's
Super
amazing.
job.
153.
153.
Yep.
Right. Okay. Well, I looked at it.
£153 plus £36 of gift aid.
Right. Okay.
So that's excellent, guys. Really impressed with that.
Right.
We did set a goal of 200.
Can I just? I've just refreshed that. That's now
Oh.
203.
Oh, brilliant!
203 now, Brian. You got to refresh it, mate.
All right,
Control
hold
R.
on, let me refresh that. Oh, there you go, 203. Superb, guys. So we'll
Thank you,
smash the
everybody.
target already. Let's go a bit
So
faster. And see, can we really smash it?
A massive thank you to everybody who's donated, who's bought raffle tickets, and
Huge thanks, guys. Huge thanks.
yeah, definitely.
And well done to everybody. Right, we're done. I'm going to switch it off now.
Bye,
Right,
everybody.
guys. Good night, everybody.
Just quickly,
Thanks for
just quickly,
watching.
before you go, just quickly before, don't forget Friday night we've got Ruby Claire on.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah,
Earworming.
Ruby Claire's coming into Steve's guest ear run on Friday night.
Yep.
So we'll see you all there, and I'll be on Thursday again at lunchtime.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks for watching.
Take care. Have a great
Night,
week.
everybody.
Bye.
Have a good week, guys. Bye bye.